BT SA-17, and real quick, these just came out. They just became available. Today is May 21st. It's about 12 midnight. I'm really tired, so I'm going to try to hurry this up. Real quick, I'm going to go over the gun and show you what's in there. The inside the box, you get a owner's manual. You get a barrel plug. You get a cheap parts kit. You get the pistol and the clip or magazine. I'm not really sure what you want to call this. It's basically a 10-round tube holder, and what's cool about it is that it's a Picatinny rail attachment, and the cool thing about it, you could actually reverse the way this is mounted if you'd like. You could take this feed tube off and remove this power feed and switch places with them. So if you want your magazine going up to the front of the gun, you could do that, or if you like it like I do, you could do it like this. And real quick, when I first started seeing this gun or hearing about it, I didn't really think much of it. I was just going to dismiss it real quick, but once I started playing with it at the store, I realized it had a lot of features on it. And first I'm going to start real quick talking about this magazine, this clip. If you guys have ever played with any old pistols and things like that, I got a few PT Extremes, you'll recognize this design where they've got the spring-loaded magazine that holds 10 rounds. But what I like about this one is, besides the Picatinny rail, is the fact that it's got this feed on there, where if you turn the power feed, and you could direct, you could just take a 10-round tube and just jam it on there and quickly reload, instead of having to slide this on and off all the time. So BT did a nice job thinking about this, and I think that's going to help out eventually. Moving right along, on top of this gun, you've got the Picatinny rail, which also means that if you take a BT elbow from like a BT Combat or TM7 or any of the BT guns, you could just go ahead and take that elbow and slide it on, and now instead of having a magazine that you got to reload after every 10 shots, you could throw a 50-round hopper or 200-round shake and bake, or hey, throw a die rotor on here, just make it crazy. But you could do that, and it'll work. This is not included with the gun. I just had one of these laying around, so don't get excited. But the other cool thing about this is that BT has, I'll cock this back so you might be able to see it a little bit better. If you look at that breech, you notice it's a little odd shape. Well, it's made to fit first strike rounds. So you could basically just, out of the box, hand load the first strike rounds in there, and I bet you money that they're going to come out with a clip loading system that it'll probably come out this way, but I'm sure they'll come out with an ammo box or something so that you could fire first strike rounds out of here without hand loading each and every one individually. Inside here, let me see if I can't get the light on it, but you see that little white dot right there? That is the ball detent, and what's cool about it is that it's from the TM7s, the TM15s, so you get the same kind of spring-loaded ball detent that you get in the high-end guns, in this little pistol. One of the cool things that I've noticed, and I was starting to have some fun with this little threaded tip, I'll get to that in a second, this comes off, and what you have here, right, is a little barrel insert. And this one's a 688, so that tells me down the line they're probably going to come out with a whole sizing kit so that you could go ahead and get a good, you know, paint to barrel match. So you could underbore, overbore, whatever. And the cool thing with this tip too is, since it is autococker threads, I don't have my autococker barrel with me, but we were messing around with it at the store. And by the way, I got this at Warp Sports in Cherville, so thanks to George and props to him. But anyway, getting back to it real quick, we threw a couple autococker barrels on here, so if you really wanted to, you could take this pistol and turn it into, you know, a 16-inch monster with a big ass barrel hanging off of it. Okay, quick, I don't want to take up too much time, but the other thing is the 12 gram. There's just a little latch right there. All you do is you just kind of pull it forward, and you can throw your 12 grams in there, and you don't have to adjust anything. You just throw it in there and slap it shut, and you're good to go. One of the things I noticed is, since you see you got this this hole right here, what I'm probably going to end up doing is, even though I'm going to try to use it as a pistol as much as I can, what I will do is I have some dummy 12 grams that have a braided hose coming off of it, and this little hole will enable me to put that in there, run the hose down, and put an ASA on the bottom here, so I could turn this into, instead of just a pistol, I could turn this into a rifle if I wanted to. So I could throw a constant air tank on here, and instead of only getting about 20 shots per 12 gram and only shooting 12 rounds, or excuse me, 10 rounds, I could throw a little hopper on here, throw a little tank on here, and now instead of having just a little pistol, I could turn this into a little, you know, a short little shooter. So, one thing you guys might recognize, moving along, if you've been playing paintball for any period of time, you might recognize this design. You got your sear release here, you got your sliding safety and everything. And yeah, if you've been playing and you called it, it's pretty much a Piranha, you know, PMI Piranha. And so you got the internals. You just go ahead and you got this pin right here. Go ahead and pop it out. Let me push it out a little bit further. But you pull that out. Go ahead and start pulling that out, and look, voila. You guys, anybody that's had a Piranha, you know what this looks like. What I like about this, besides the fact that it's easy to field strip and everything, I mean, you know, you could just turn the, you know, you could pretty much see everything in this gun. I can't get the barrel right. I'm tired, guys. But the cool thing is you clean this gun up real quick, you know. But the other cool thing is, this tells me that you're going to be able to get parts for this thing, if you ever need them, very easily. It's not like some other pistol designs where they're kind of like one-offs, where you're going to have to, you know, search for parts. Okay, I have a Kingman Chaser. Like the gun a lot. I haven't done a full review on it, but I'm going to tell you, I have a couple worn parts and I can't get them. Okay. The nice thing about this bolt-out back design, you know, if anybody, you guys had Piranhas, you just push it until it stops. You go to your little sear release real quick, push that, and then everything just pops right back in. So then you just push it in, put your bolt right back in, you're good to go. Okay? So anyway, I plan on doing a quick, some more reviews on this gun. I will do some shooting testing and see how much efficiency it gets and everything, but I just wanted to do a quick unboxing video, show you some features on it. Maybe I'll throw some, in the next video, maybe I'll throw like a 16-inch barrel on this and a big hopper, and maybe I'll put the constant air on it just to show you could do it. So, alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later. Have a good one.